Hey y'all. So I want to just explain really quickly of what happened in the rest of my weeks for BMT. Did not write down first week, not sure why. I did, however, look through one of my girls from my original flight in it, and I knew we got the peanut butter shot, and we did. You just learn more basics. It's just not in processing stuff anymore. It's a few in processing stuff, but not as much anymore. So that was our first week, and then second week, that's when you start classes. We had details that week. We had job guidance. I was open administrative the whole time I was in basic, so I actually didn't know my job until after my coin ceremony. Um, let's see, blah blah blah. Thursday, cheeseburger Thursday. Always look forward to it. We always did. Friday, didn't write anything down for Friday of second week. Saturdays and Sundays are kind of the same. Usually you do like drill or something, or like your MTI, I feel like makes up something. Sunday is usually always church services for everyone. I went to the Wicca service. I personally liked it. Third week, I missed classes because I had to help this one girl who was placed into our flight who was a recyclee from the flight right ahead of us. Me and another girl from my flight had to help her pack for med hold. Second clothing issue happens third week, and if you watch my uh, 0 week experience at BMT, you'll know I said something about having a TB shot and being born out of the country. This is where it kind of all started. So I had a TB appointment, and then with a bunch of other girls from our flight, and then I missed our second clothing issue, so I do remake up that way later. More classes, more classes, more classes. Is this even second week anymore? Oh, this is third week. Third week is just a lot of classes. Friday of your third week, however, or at least our Friday. I think they do it the same way in most of the squadrons. If you have it this day, it's always going to be this day if you're in this squadron. So Friday for us, we had principles of first aid all morning. Our fourth week, that is the week that you prepare for Beast. It's like basic expeditionary airman skills training or something. Fourth week, that's all they do is they just prepare you for Beast. Monday, my flight, my cousin flight, my two cousin flights, my flight, and my brother flight, they all went to the gas chamber. I, however, missed it because I missed interview sessions because I had to help that girl pack for med hold that one day. So I missed gas chamber with two other girls for my flight, so we missed that. The next day we had fest all morning, which means like you just learn how it's like halt and stuff and like put your hands up, that kind of stuff. Details again. And then I finally got my second clothing issue during my fourth week instead of my third week. I did, however, get in really big trouble because I didn't call CQ back in time. I called them like almost 3.5 hours later, and you're supposed to call them like 2 hours later. More classes, more classes. Oh, you get flight photos, and you get clothing and area inspection, which just means they just inspect your wall locker, do first wall locker appraisal or whatever, where they like check just straight your ABUs, everything you got your first clothing issue, then everything you got your second clothing issue, and then your final one, the one that actually counts if you want to graduate. Uh, it's everything. It's really easy to pass though. Just like keep up the work, keep clipping strings because that's all we do. I'm pretty sure. Um, Saturdays for PT, you'll always do it around 9 o'clock. It's usually, I feel like it's always run days, but maybe not. Saturday and Sunday of your fourth week, you're packing for Beast constantly. Like you're not doing anything else. You're just packing for Beast. Please be kind to your element leaders when you're packing and make sure you have everything organized. It makes life so much easier. Fifth week, week of Beast. Monday, did not leave with my flight to go to Beast because I had to go remake up gas chamber because to go to Beast, you have to do the gas chamber. And so I was late for my first day of B. So me and the two other girls who missed gas chamber together with me, we actually um we missed all of first day of Beast, but it wasn't really anything. It was just like kind of getting life, it just getting set up and like the tents, who was going to be where. This is our zone. We're in Vigilant. That was all of Monday. I arrived there like really late. Light out is still 2100 no matter what week you're in. I arrived there around 2030, 2040. So we basically missed the whole day, but we didn't really, I heard we didn't really miss much anyways. We did have two girls, however, did not come with Beast with us that week because they were on medical waivers. And so they were going to come the next week. While we were in 6 weeks, they were going to go to Beast that week. And so they were hanging out with the 6 weekers of that week. The Tuesday, we did the Claw, which is like a giant obstacle course. You walk like four and a half, uh, no, about, we walked about 4 miles, our guy said. And you get like a rubberized like M16, and like we had bruises like all up and down our arms and everything. It was fun, but it was pretty awful actually. Wednesday we did competitives. We also did a 5K. We ran more than a 5K that day. You only PT like twice during Beast, which is awful because I really wanted to PT more, or I should have PT more because I knew I was struggling. Um, Thursday we went to Cadam, so we did the gun range. I was very very sick. That was my first time ever getting sick at Beast. Well, at basic, people usually get sick pretty early. I got sick very very late. Got sick on the day I really wanted. I was very excited for. I was excited for graduation and for Cadam. I was very sick. Friday we did a muscle day. There was an active shooter event actually. So we were the last zone that was supposed to get evaluated, but we didn't because of the active shooter event. So we kind of just chilled out in the debriefing room. And so we didn't give full Beast excellence to anyone. Our cousin flight, like, I got a quarter of it because for some reason Reaper always wins sometimes. Saturday was our first road run. Our road runs are like the best thing ever. Like, we ran probably like 2.6 miles or something, like a little bit under like 15 minutes. It's just your MTI running with the whole flight, like counting, like sounding off with Jodies and stuff, and it's so much fun. It says here we also did parade practice in front of the lower weeks, so the lower weeks kind of just like watch us and they like see, it's like, oh my gosh, it's so cool because they're about to graduate in like a few weeks. 6 weeks, your 6 week, all you're doing is literally testing the whole week. You don't really have classes anymore. You have your evaluations for office procedures for NCOs and officers, and then you have your drill evaluations. So right face, left face, about face, I mean, present arms, and I think something else. Uh, since the active shooter thing happened during our 5th week of that Friday, our brother flight was supposed to go to Cadam, and you have to go to Cadam to graduate. Our brother flight took that day, and they went to Cadam since the active shooter thing. Tuesday was open ranks, and we wore blues. And like, so you have open ranks with your ABUs, but you also have it with your blues. It's just kind of whenever your flight does it, whenever your MTI wants to do it, how it fits in your schedule. We had flight photo pickup, some more classes, I guess. Wednesday, we were supposed to take our PT test. We did not. We also got in really big trouble. So, like, one of our MTIs actually quit on us for about 2 days, and then the next day we got a master instructor. And so then that Thursday of my 6th week, we finally did our first PT test. I did not make my sit-ups, and we had classes again all day. Friday, I had to redo my sit-ups. I still did not hit my mark, and so it's my second time, so I only get one more chance. We also had the EOC in the morning, which is the end of course test, which you also need to pass. You only need like a 70 to pass, though. And then we did drill in the afternoon. Saturday, redid my sit-ups once again, my third try. I failed it again. And that was also the day of our 5K and the day we donated blood. So, and I'll talk a little bit more on that later. Uh, Saturday, since I did not pass my third time, I left for Medhold for Get Fit flight. And that's my basic little thing because if I go anymore, it's going to be kind of long. And that's not really basic. It's more of like what happened to me personally. And that's real quick of my weeks in BMT. Yeah.